Hey guys, welcome to our channel. So I said that I was going to put out a video and try to explain our translations a little better. And so here it goes for what it's worth. When we started this process, we didn't run categories at all. We just ran these letters, from any particular decode, forwards and backwards, and whatever we got, we got. Phoenix pointed out that they were falling into categories, so we started running categories. And one of the things that continued to come up was translations. We'd get translations. Just straight up, we'd type something in, and then we'd get a translation as our first result. And after we got that enough, we decided to start running the whole thing through a translation category, and that is not necessarily to run forwards and backwards. That is to get as many translations out of the letters as humanly possible to try to put something together coherently, to run as phrases, or in some cases what looked like a message with missing information. Led Zeppelin, give the money to your stone. Perry Stone Ministries donation site. So in this case, we only had one vowel, a U. So we decided to run it like a computer would and just put that vowel everywhere, as many combinations as I could think of. And the other day I did say we were putting out all the information. I was a little angry. We are. Don't get me wrong. But we're not getting everything. There's far too much for one guy to get, or one couple to get. So we're putting out everything we can feasibly put out. They're calculating more than we're putting out. So no, we're not putting out everything, but we're putting out as much as we can. Okay? And so once you start to translate, you get the translator. We use the Google translator, whatever. So once you run these things through the translator, you come up with translations. Some of them, like nut was just there. It's English. And you come up with a whole bunch of translated words. And I don't know if I can, in different languages, for the whole page. Okay. And in this case, we couldn't really put any phrases together that we really got anything. And sometimes that happened. It did look like a message of some sort with missing information, kind of like Willa Thorson on Fade to Black from Metallica. And so my fiance suggested that we run these words that we got. Sorry about this one, it was just a translation, guys. But we ran these words through the gematria calculator. And I'll provide that. Oh, I see this got a little mucked up. because I don't have my folders. But you see, we got all 4 ciphers for all the words that we translated, and then we started to group them where they went with their gematria value numbers, so that you ended up with something like this. Now, granted, Major, wherever that's at, I think it's right here, was not in the translations. I just found it. It has the same gematrial value as these words. That could be part of it. I think it is. You come up with stuff like this. You can see it. All this is 45 and 54, its reflection. And once we did that, we connected all the words to each other in some way, shape, or form, meaning all those words were connected. And not only that, we started to come up with phrases that if you typed them, the customer of thin, you ended up with a thin client. Client's another word for customer. I also wanted to point out that in yesterday's decode with our numbers, I wanted to point this out. You had 334. When we turn these into numbers, I'll provide the link that explains that. But if you take, we turned them into numerology numbers, and if you take 334, you wound up with Customers Bancorp Incorporated, Berlin Stock Exchange, and customer was in the translations as well. So now we're beyond the translations, and all of a sudden we get the word customers. I don't think that's a coincidence. My fiance pointed it out. I missed it. Admittedly, I'm a little distracted lately, and I'm trying real hard to change that. So we took those translations and ran them through the gematria calculator for the first time. And for the first time, we got more answers than questions. Things grouped up into stuff that was coherent. Not everything, but they all connected. The customer is both 48. To do can close. It was all 18. Well, look what's going on now. Closing everything. Have to do it. You know, nut. Or 26, you got a crazy nut. And, you know, our municipality, no, somewhere was another one. Ah, yes. Road Fire Speech was all 25, and when we ran Road Fire Speech, we ended up with that Greta Thunberg, or whatever her name is. I mean, she's a crazy nut. Many people think she's a cunt. So that's, I don't know if I can explain it any better right now. The translation category made itself. There were plenty of translations that came through when we just randomly ran the stuff. When translated, you got, you know, what appeared to be messages or stuff with missing information. If you use the gematria calculator and you know what you're looking for, you can find the missing information, I think. It's all about the gematria value. And ugh, I'd like to try to explain this better, but I don't know if I can. Um, it is what it is. Um, that's an attempt. I'll keep thinking about it, and we'll move on to genetics in our numbers. I've started that search, but I haven't finished that search. But we'll finish it, and we'll try to get it out today, if not tomorrow. Um, trying to think of something else to say because I want people to understand it. When people don't understand, then I want to help understand. But I just don't know that I have a better explanation. We do our best. We're trying. And we're getting answers. More answers than questions suddenly. And that's good. So if this does not help, let me know. We will try to put together something that will help understand this part of the process. I know it's complicated. I struggle with it sometimes, and we're the ones that help come up with this. I say help because we've got a lot of help along the way. We really have. So, but really, we together came up with this. Me and my fiance and the other people that were helping out along the way. Phoenix, Megan. Like I said, I hope Megan's okay. Megan, I hope you're okay if you're out there. I'm sure you're out there. I just hope everything's all right for you. We do. My fiance does too. Um, and that's it, guys. That's really it. I can't think of any other way to put it. I can't think right now of another way to help. We take whatever changes may be, and we try to run translations. Um, like I said, with manwich, I don't know that there's going to be any translations there at all. That might be something that doesn't hit. Uh, uh, that doesn't hit translations because there's no vowel. I don't know what, but I don't know that that thing will go through anyway. I don't know why I mention it. It hit me on my mind. Like I've been thinking about it lately. But we'll try to get through this. We'll try to get through everybody else's thing, and then we'll see what the future holds and see what else we accomplish. So for now, guys, I guess thanks for all your thumbs up, thumbs down when appropriate. Thanks for all your comments, leads, feedback, and subscriptions. I really hope that I explained this okay. I'll review it, see if I think I did okay, and then we'll see what you guys think. So for now, you guys have a great rest of your day.